All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well for teaching us this truth, and double honors, peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth for truth and sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel. All right, this is the brother Shamar Yah.
Hashem Yahshua. Boy.
GMS Great Millstone branch, Gary, Indiana, coming at you with another lesson, man, through the strength and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Now I'm gonna pull up a photo of me at camp with the two brothers. All right, now this picture was taken about yesterday during camp. You know, and you see the brother to the far right with his hand up, telling the lady, no pictures. And as she rolled past, she said, "I could take a picture of y'all, negligent." And she posts on Facebook and says, the 12 tribes of Israel, these people are in fact human traffickers and a cult. They go to festivals and disaster areas, and people disappear. Be weary, stay away. Sorry, not sorry. Saw them today in Griffith. Now, we're not convicted of this. We're not, charged of this or anything like that. These people are just deceived by their own vain opinions, man, because they hate us. But this is what we're being warned of through the scriptures. All right. Without further ado, you got something? I need to go to it.
I got some. This is this is Mark 13 and 13. I'm trying to say I could probably start at 12. Okay, I'm gonna start at 13. He said, "Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end shall be saved."
The same shall be saved.
The same shall be saved. Yeah. But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing where it ought not, let him that rendereth understanding, then let him that be in Judea flee to the mountains. All right, that first part is basically the point. And yeah, man, because we were hated. Like I said, we're going to be despised of all not only of the nations of our people, but also by the heathen. All right, because hey, man, because we out there with the men of the Lord, man. We out pushing the truth and we're pushing His word. Now she has nothing better to do but to slander us, man. When she ain't said nothing about DJ Trump and this illegal, because it was illegal, him shooting them missiles over there and killing that Iranian general.
Yep.
You know, didn't have nothing to say about that. And this thing here, this thing was this video, this picture that she posted, you know, it touched base, man, because I had my niece and I had people calling me. It's like, man, you know, is your son okay? Blah blah.
It went viral, huh?
And I'm like, what the hell? I said, what you mean? I didn't even know. I don't be on Facebook like that, you know. So I didn't know about it, but one of the brothers had posted it in the group, so I knew about it through there. But when he got back to me that it was on Facebook, because the lady actually put it on a group.
She put it on a group of you see it on the picture. It says the group of Griffith.
Yeah. It says for residents of Griffith.
It says welcome to our Griffith, Indiana.
Right.
And Ginger Rockbell reposted it, you know, but it went viral basically. A lot of people seen it and then they agreed or disagreed and reposted on their page and they friends see it, so you know it went viral.
Yeah, it went viral, right. And so like I said, man, so we know that what time we in. You know what I'm saying? But and as a matter of fact, that second part of this, it said the abomination and desolation is spoken of by Daniel, man. Because guess what, man? It's a lot of desolations about to happen to America. Okay, it's been one of them. They got a false flag attack saying that Iran has attacked one of America's bases in Kenya. Okay, which that's further from the truth, man. We believe that America's gonna. I seen another post that Iran has abandoned their nuclear, basically like they disarming disarming their nuclear program. Okay.
Yeah, it was a pact they made with America saying we're not gonna have any studies about we're not gonna make any weapons.
More enriched uranium. They're not gonna move closer towards building a nuclear weapon. But they might not, because they don't have they don't have to.
No, I'm saying they canceled that pact.
Yeah.
They actually canceled that pact. They actually looking to get uranium. They're actually seeking out other allies, their allies, to get uranium to start building nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
You know?
But they don't really have to, because now Russia, their big brother, all right, that's the scripture. He said he's gonna be a guard unto them.
Yeah.
They don't have to. They're just doing it out of spite to just fuck with America. Because all they got to do is purchase. They can purchase S-400s. They can get ballistic missiles that can reach America. Okay, but like I said, what's gonna happen is they're gonna America. Like I said, man, America's gonna use this as a propaganda ploy, and they're gonna. It's something we're way overdue for another 9/11 over here on American soil. So instead of her talking shit about talking facts about what's really at hand, she want to spew out lies about the men of the Lord, man. But let it be a cursing to her, man. You got some. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get something else. You got something else, Chuck?
Yeah. I'm just the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 59. I think it said around 13. Yeah. I started 15. Isaiah 59 and 15. It says, "Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil make himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment." All right, but there is no judgment in the land, right? All right, we live in a land of unrighteous decrees. All right, and the people are mourning. They need to point the finger at somebody, man. Right. They're not gonna point the finger at the culprits. They're gonna point the finger at the innocent. All right, because as it says, what he that departed from evil. All right, what does it mean to depart from evil? Before that, it says truth faileth. All right, we out there rebuking in the gate, man. They hate us for that. We out there speaking the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, and then they hate us for that. So truth faileth. All right, it says he that departed from evil. What is evil? Sinning. Anything in violation of the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Lord is evil. All right, it says maketh himself a prey. So we're preyed upon. If you want to do right, or if you want to better yourself, all right, then you're gonna be preyed upon by these people, man. Because why? Prime example. This is just a quick scripture. This is the book of John. This is why we're preyed upon. When we leave the customs of this world, the rudiments of the society, all right, we are preyed upon by the citizens thereof because they're evil, and this is the way the Lord set it up. All right, the Lord set up the good to be against the evil, and the evil to be against the good. This is the way He wanted it. This is the book of John, St. John 15:18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. All right, because Yahushua walked on the scene, man, and even before that, all right, when the world became wicked, man, when people started to sin, the wicked, the righteous are always persecuted. All right, our teachers were always backed in the corners, threw in prison, killed. All right, you read it all through the book of Kings and Chronicles, how the prophets were killed, thrown in prisons for preaching righteousness, how they were being threatened. Jeremiah was threatened by his own people, telling them that we're going to kill you if you come out here preaching the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But this is why. Verse 19, it says, if ye were of the world would love its own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. See, the Lord has chosen us to be separate, holy. All right, so we're not like these people. And because we're not like them, they hate us. And that's only right. Because we hate them too.
Right.
Man, honestly, when I seen that post, I laughed.
Right.
I laughed because I'm like, that's the best you got? Like, I mean, because I hate you to the utmost. I can go in on you all day about the things I hate, but this is the best you got? The fact that I'm a kidnapper?
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, and plus, Scripture says, rejoice when they speak evil of you, man. And you can find that's rejoicing, man. It's much more other things going on in the world, man. Instead of but she wants to slander the name of the men of the Lord, which she don't believe. So shit, she ain't got nothing better to do. All right, and then she probably was a fucking Trump. She was probably, even though we Trump supporters too. Shit, we support DJ Trump. But she had nothing better to do, man, because basically, man, Esau is pissed off, man, because they deep down, man, they know that their kingdom is coming to an end, man.
Okay.
They know it. You know, they can feel it, man. You could tell when things are not right. All right, this is 1 Peter 3:15.
Give me 1 second. 3:15.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 3:15. He said, "But sanctify the Lord in your heart, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you."
Oh, so can you start up a verse?
Yeah. Verse 14. He said, "But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye,
Yep.
and be not afraid of their terror.
Yep.
Neither be troubled."
See, that's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. That's another point. I didn't read up that far.
Yeah, I just read this recently.
Con,
You know,
that's
I was
beautiful.
like, damn, I just read this at camp yesterday.
That's beautiful, it's another point down farther. Okay,
So we was even talking about this before she even took the picture. You know?
Yeah, and that's what. Hey, that's why we know that it's all spiritual, man. It's all spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like I said, you got to realize too, Satan is using Esau. Esau is still Satan's tool.
Yep.
That's Satan's tool. So he's gonna fulfill. Satan works for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, you can't get people to, you actually got people out here thinking that Satan is against the Lord. He can't be. The Lord created Satan, man.
Yep.
So how can somebody create something? That's just like if you build a house and you move into the house and shit, and the house get to fucking you up.
Yep.
How?
And you created it for that.
And you created it
to fuck you up.
Yeah.
This is how the man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
Yeah,
Satan don't understand his own way.
Yeah, Satan don't understand.
You know,
the Lord made Satan contrary to what his word says.
When the Lord told Satan to go against Job, Satan was like, kind of like,
he said, man,
what?
That's not gonna work. You got a hedge around him. He said, no. He said, I'm gonna take that hedge from around him.
Yep.
And but Satan said, well, if you take that hedge around him, I bet you I'll have him curse you to your face.
Yep.
And he said, okay. You
He
can
said,
do
okay.
everything to him except kill him. He said,
Exactly.
I'm gonna show you what my soldier's made out of.
Yep. But then in the second chapter, he was like, he said, I'll take the hedge down from his body. He said, save his life.
That's right.
Touch him, but save his life.
That's right.
You know.
All right, and this is what we're supposed to be doing, man. Even when that trouble, because guess what? This is not the last. This is not the last of that, man. Now the eyes is on them brothers, man. Hey, so them brothers got to be girded up, man, because it's gonna be somebody. They might Esau fuck around and come over there and protest across the street from them, man. I'm telling you, the Esau is the fucking devil, man.
He might, man.
They might come out next weekend, man, and protest.
Hey, quick testimony, man. A motherfucking woman. A woman came before that lady came and took that picture. A woman walked across the alley. She came out of the alley across the street, came over to us, and said she started speaking Yiddish. She said something. She said a lot of different things and said Yeshua and wait, what's the Most High's name in Yiddish? What they call Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
right.
Yeshua. And I was like, whoa, none of that. You know, I was just like, whoa, I know what you saying. I know the language you speak. And she started looking at me. I thought you Hebrew Israelites. I was like, no, we don't speak that Hebrew. I said, we speak the language of Canaan. But I asked her, what's the language of Canaan? She started crying, bro. She didn't even, she answered me and said, hey, it's the Hebrew. I said, what kind of Hebrew? The real Hebrew.
See?
And she was like, and then, bro, she started speaking that shit again, started crying and left.
Yeah. Hey, because it condemned her, man. Hey, you know what? And that's so crazy, man, because Esau knows the truth, man. Hey, you know what's so crazy? And now them brothers was teaching, and at our camp last week, it came out that Amalek is gonna be erased from heaven, bro. Man, the brothers are bringing out a barrage of scriptures, bro. You are done for, man.
No, you're gonna be erased, man.
You erased.
The only thing they're gonna know about Amalek is.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that when I get through with this, man. Bro, it's been prophesied. He told Moses to write it in a book.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And rehearse it. I'm like, bro, you done for, man. You're done, man.
Okay.
Not now. You know what? This don't do nothing, but man, but give us more momentum and more speed and more apt to push this truth, man.
Okay.
All right. Let me read
You got
the rest
more?
of it. She said, yeah. But he said, but sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear,
Okay.
having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Mashiach. Because that's what she did, man. And this is going for our people too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, look, man, look, it upset my niece so bad. She said, Uncle Chucky, Uncle, is your son okay? Because these people in this group, I'm about to curse everybody out. I said, baby, no, don't do that. Don't worry about it. I said, look, the man of the Lord suffered persecution in the scriptures. I said, we used to this. I said, but don't you get in there because you don't know what's going on. I said, don't worry about it. I said, we got this. Don't worry. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? I said, don't worry. I said, don't go on there. And she said, some of my friends is like, and I'm telling people, hey, this my family. This my whole cousin right here. And blah, blah. He a man of the Lord. You know, she kept trying to come to our defense, but I told her just back that, you know, just humble down.
She's
don't
not
trip.
the only one. It was Edomites in there talking about, no, I've spoken to those people and they have no, you know.
Yeah, because the lady, listen, man, what's going to happen, man, is them lies is going to keep down on her head, man.
Yep.
And they might come back and protest, man. And the Lord will mess around and have that bitch to go to jail right in front of the men of the Lord, man. Why? Just mark my words, man. Yahweh Shai shows us favor, man. Hey, it's been shown time and time again at other camps, man. Okay, so you got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's going on? You put it up on this so the viewer can see.
No, you pull it up. Pull up. You call it. Call out what you got.
This is Acts chapter 23, verse 14.
Oh.
Hold on.
Acts
Let me get that in Exodus
23, 14. Yes. Speak up so I can hear you. Your voice.
It says, Acts 23 and 14, it says, and they came, Slakia. I'm going to start from 12. It says, and it was day, certain of the Jews band together and bound themselves under a curse, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they have killed Paul.
Right.
And they were about 40, and it was about then 40 which made this conspiracy. It says, and they came to the chief priest, chief priest, and the elders, saying, we have bound ourselves under a great curse, that we will eat nothing until we have slain Paul. And now there were with the council significant to the chief captains that will bring him down unto you tomorrow, as they thought he would have inquired something perfectly considering him. It says, and we or it says, and we or every he come near, he is ready to be killed. So they told this to the chief priests and basically people that was in high degree,
Right.
what they wanted to do, and basically since they didn't stop them, they was agreed with them too.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So just imagine you coming to your head to the camp and everything, saying, yeah, we're gonna kill. But what if they wanted to kill Paul for? That was the whole gist of, they wanted to kill Paul just basically for teaching the word.
Yeah,
You know. So imagine these people. What if they do go to Esau Law and they telling this to policemen and judges and stuff like that, trying to actually build up a case, saying, oh, these men do these, or just off slander and lies.
Yeah.
But it just shows you they were going through the same thing that Paul, Peter, and the apostles of Acts, and basically all the Shamar had mentioned Elijah,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. We're going through the same thing that them men went through.
Right.
So it's clear, it's a clear indication that we must be doing something right, because we're reading about how these men suffer persecution, how these men did this, how these men do that, and then you look at it today's and men are going through that same thing.
That's right.
Being lied to, people coming together trying to get people put in jail, lying on them, saying, oh, these guys kidnap them, stay away from them. I think I read one somebody said on there, said did anybody call the authorities? Who's doing something to stop them? You know, so these people are really trying to get us off the streets.
Yeah.
You know, and don't let's all not forget what happened a couple months ago. What happened about a month ago with the mass shooting in Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, so people knows about that. It's basically going to be a trickle down effect. People are going to start recalling like, damn, these guys are still doing stuff. They had the Jersey, they had this, they had that, they had anti-Semitic, they had, you know. Then they're just going to start naming off of the thing, and then where the whole world's going to know who we are, and then we're actually going to, you know, people just don't just imagine, you know, everybody looking at us and disgust. Haven't even said 2 words to us. Just gonna get basically mad at us.
Yeah.
Our friends calling, hey man, I'm seeing you all over the news, man. What the fuck is you doing, man? Friends and family calling you. Hey, it's gonna get to that point, man. It's gonna get to a point where people, you know, just imagine us at camp. People gonna probably throw stuff at us. You know, some brothers probably gonna walk around and people gonna recognize and shit. Brothers might get jumped just off GP. You know, but it's gonna be like that. You know.
Hey, but you know, the elders have said that though. It's gonna come a time. It's gonna come. Our time that's out there, man, is short. You know, it's gonna come to a time, man. We won't even have to be out there, man. You know, because it's gonna get that dangerous. Hey, like I said though, Satan is working for Yahweh Shah. So Satan is what put his spirit on these people.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was me.
Satan is on these people, man, to push this wickedness that's going out, man. All right, but hey, like I said, man, you know, you have something else on before?
No, we hit the nail on the head.
Okay, all right, and then I'm gonna finish off with Amalek's erasement. It's Exodus 17 and 14. I'm gonna read.
Shit, it stopped. No, it didn't. I'm sorry. Exodus what? 17, 14?
17, 14.
Let me just hurry up and run out of memory.
Okay, and the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nisi, for he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek for generation to generation.
That's right.
That's it, man. That's it. So, and after that, man, you're going to be done away with, man. All right? That's it. All right, with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadah. Hey, brothers, keep pushing this truth, man. We almost up out of here, man. And continue to keep your eyes peeled back, man, watching all these prophecies unfold. Shalom.
Shalom.